Hi, I'm Father Jack Dennis, and welcome to Quick Convos with Father Jack, Episode 5. And I'm very blessed and lucky today to have Emily Marquardt, senior at Loyola University, Maryland. And she is going to, I've always found Emily to be a very empathetic person. We've done retreats together, and I've been in other situations with her. So I wanted to invite her on to talk about empathy. And where do you get your empathy from, you think? Is it just natural, or has it happened from your life experience, Emily?
I think that everyone has the capability and the capacity to be empathetic, and I think that actually every single person is, in a way, even if they don't try to be empathetic. And I think that there have been certain circumstances in my life that have really taught me the value and the experience of empathy more so than others. As you know, last year my house burned down and I was abroad in New Zealand and the rest of my family was home. And it was really difficult because I was so obviously distraught. And so apart from the situation, it was difficult for me to see the good. But what I really felt was the turning point was when so many people in my life that I would have never expected them to reach out were there. And they weren't only there for me, they were there for my family, many of whom they might not even know personally. And when they showed me that love, that's what I took away from the situation. I think about the fire and I think about that love and that sharing. They carried that burden when it was too much for me to carry, just by saying that they're there, saying that they could do anything to help. And it was those words more so than anything else that was really the takeaway situation for me. So I try to carry that with me. I hope that I'm empathetic in other areas of my life, but when you connect with someone, if you listen to them, if you hear them, if you take on just a little bit of something that they might be going through, it could make a big difference to them, even if it doesn't to you.
When do you feel like the last time, most recently, you've been empathetic towards someone?
The other day, there was a girl that spoke in class, and she doesn't speak a lot in class, and she has her video off a lot. But I said to myself, I was like, okay, well, she doesn't participate a lot, and maybe she might be going through something. Maybe there's something about her life. Maybe she's overwhelmed. So I felt like it was just important for me to reach out. I've never met her. Honestly, I don't know if I ever will with their circumstances, but I just said a few words, said, hey, that was really cool that you had all that to say. Maybe talk some more. Like, I really loved hearing what you said, and I'd like to hear more from you. So I hope I just kind of gave her that confidence to know that someone else is feeling her, like is looking out for her in a way. And maybe just if that made a difference to her or not, that's okay. But hopefully it did, because I would love if somebody was to do that to me, even if they don't know me, they don't know my story, they don't know what I'm going through, or they were just kind enough to say something.
That's great. It's also taught you to give people the benefit of the doubt, which you did to your classmate the other day, which is great. Emily, thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in January when we're back together. And have a great rest of the week. And vote.
Yes, vote.
I will see you later. Thanks, Emily.
Thanks, Father Jack.